Here we have the natural log of 1 plus 1 uh, plus the square root of 1 minus xy divided by x, and we want to find the derivative of this function right here. And this function right here, which is the hyperbolic secant inverse of x. So the derivative here, first, let's go ahead and rewrite the natural log of 1 plus the square root of 1 minus xy divided by x as the natural log of 1 plus the square root of 1 minus xy minus ln x. Recall that the natural log of a over b is the same as natural log of a minus natural log of b. The derivative of ln x is 1 over x, and so the derivative of the natural log of this expression will be 1 over the expression 1 plus the square root of 1 minus xy, and then we have to use the chain rule here, and so multiply by the derivative of 1 plus the square root of 1 minus xy. And the derivative of ln x is just 1 over x. The square root of 1 minus xy is the same as 1 minus xy to the 1/2. The derivative here, derivative of 1 is just 0, and then here we get 1/2 times 1 minus xy, and then subtract 1 from the exponent. 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2, and then the chain rule says we have to multiply by the derivative of the base 1 minus xy. The derivative of 1 minus xy is just negative 2x. One half times negative 2x is negative x. This is 1 minus xy to the negative 1/2. So we move it to the denominator, then the negative 1/2, the exponent here, becomes positive 1/2. One times negative x is negative x, and then 1 minus xy to the 1/2 is the same as the square root of 1 minus xy. And so now we have this fraction minus the fraction of the quotient of 1 over x. Then we can cross multiply and divide by the product, the product of the two denominators. So we have negative x times x, which is negative xy, and then all of this, and then minus all of this times 1, which is what we have here, and then dividing by the product of the two denominators. And so recall and then here we have 1 times the square root of 1 minus xy. The square root of 1 minus xy times the square root of 1 minus xy is 1 minus xy. And think of this as a 1 here. So negative 1 times the expression square root of 1 minus xy it would be just negative square root of 1 minus x squared. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative x squared is plus x squared. Negative x squared plus x squared is 0. And so this is what's left. And now let's rewrite this as negative 1 times the square root of 1 minus x squared plus 1. Here we have the square root of x squared, square root of 1 minus x squared plus 1. And here we also have the square root of 1 minus x squared plus 1. So this expression dividing by this expression is 1. So what's left is just negative 1 dividing by the square root of 1 minus x squared times x. And therefore the derivative of the natural log of 1 plus the square root of 1 minus x squared divided by x is negative 1 dividing by x times the square root of 1 minus x squared. And now if we replace this 1 here, we replace it with a, and then replace this 1 with a squared, and then go through all the steps similar to here, and then find the derivative, and then we'll end up with negative a dividing by x times the square root of a squared minus x squared. And now we multiply both sides here by negative 1 over a and negative 1 over a. Negative a dividing by negative a is just 1. And so here we end up with 1 over x dividing by the square root of a squared minus x squared. And then negative 1 over a is a constant, so we can move it inside like this. And so the derivative of this expression is 1 over x times the square root of a squared minus x squared. And therefore the entire derivative of 1 over x divided by the square root of x squared minus a squared is equal to this. And we put absolute value around the x here just to make sure that the bottom here is positive, because the natural log of an expression must be positive, and so that's why we put the absolute value here.